Welcome to Economics. This is for 231 and 232. And here we're going to be looking at how to take this class. A couple things we'll start off with here. First off, how to get the syllabus. So you go to your courses here, pull up the course that you're in. Yours may look a little bit different if you're in an online class or in a micro class. This is for macro, but it's all the same for the most part. Pull up your syllabus, and you can see there's a syllabus right here. Okay, it's a Word file, and we'll just look it over real quick. The main things we're going to look at here are your last day to withdraw. Okay, April 16th in this class for this case for this class. Okay, and final examination dates are here on these first two pages. These student learning outcomes are important. Here's the book information, what book you're using. Okay, right now for economics, we're all using the online stuff, which is Cengage Unlimited, and you are given access to MindTap, which is their homework system, and the online book. If you want the physical book, when you sign up, when you first sign in, it'll ask you if you want the book, and they'll charge you $8. It's the only time they'll ever ask you. If you want a physical book, you can rent it for $8. That's the cost of shipping. The important part, the main thing there is to remember what day you have to have the book back by. Put a little reminder in your phone when you get the book that, hey, it's got to be back, or I got to send it off by this date, so that I don't get charged for the book. Because if you forget to send it back, or you send it back late, I believe they will charge you for the book. Okay. Here we've got different. This could be different depending upon what class you take. So look at your own particular syllabus. But for this class, we have the section or exhibit quizzes. Those are also called QuizMe, and those are on MindTap, and they're called QuizMes now. They're section quizzes. Each section of the book has its own little quiz. We'll go over it. There's Applia homework that is only applicable for certain chapters. Blackboard quizzes. Every chapter has a Blackboard quiz. Here we've got 3 exams, and you can see that's 65% of the class. Then you've got the online macroeconomics course, which is 10, and video quizzes, which are 3%. Everything is due on the 3rd except for the exams for this class. You can see here. They're all usually going to be due the last day of regular classes, or at least the midnight of the first day of final exams. Okay, and then here's a rough schedule. You do not have to adhere to this if you are in, say, an online class. It's a good guide. I don't adhere to it in class. I try, but I'm not very good at it. These things here are no longer applicable. There used to be a problem where we had different chapters in MindTap than the book, but we've fixed that problem now. Okay, but that's how to get your syllabus, and it's fairly easy. You can read it. Okay. Now, most everything here, we get begin course, Respondus help, how to get the Respondus browser. Okay, you want to download that only from the school's website. So if you pull this Respondus help up, it tells you how to get there. Okay, you got to go to the e-learning site, click on the Respondus browser, lockdown browser, and then you're going to hit this download box right here, and it's fairly simple once you follow these instructions. There's other things here, MindTap instructions, MindTap support. If you have any problems with MindTap or Cengage, you can contact this support here. And pop-up blockers. A lot of times people, when they're using MindTap, will say, oh, I can't get into MindTap. That's because their pop-up blockers is on. If you copy and paste this link into a browser, it'll take you to a web page that shows you how to turn the pop-up blocker for almost any what do you call these things? Web browser. And the best web browsers to use for this course, especially when you're using MindTap, are Firefox and Chrome. Do not use the Internet Explorer or whatever they call it now. Does not work very well for MindTap. So once you've done all that, you can go in here to course content. Right there is the Access MindTap link. We'll click on that for now, and I'll just show you how it comes up. It has to have a pop-up to come up. So if you've got your pop-up blocker on, you can't pull MindTap up. Just shut the pop-up blocker off. Okay, so that's how to turn it on. We'll show you more in a minute. Now here's the Mises macro course, and if you're taking micro, it's a micro course. But anyway, you click that link, it takes you to the Mises Institute's website, and then you'll hit enter course. Now I've already have a Versal account, so I'm just going to log in. But if you don't have a Versal account, you'll have to create one. Once you've created one, create an account, you can come in here, sign in, and it'll remember your password, and it'll take you into this course. Okay. So Austrian macroeconomics, you can see up here, there's an introduction. Okay. Joseph T. Salerno is the instructor here. We'll click here to get the introduction. There are suggested readings. I suggest you read them, especially if you're having any problems. These are all really great readings, but they are long. And then there's a video introduction here from Joe Salerno. Once you've done that, you'll click on this next, and these are kind of hard to see. They're down at the bottom. But that'll take you to the next lecture, which is the origin, function, and value of money. There's the suggested readings, another great video, and hit that, go to the next one. And then if you look here, I believe at the bottom of this one, there's a quiz. Nope, not this one's the next one. Here it is. So there's a mid-course exam. You have to have watched all those videos, and so I suggest you read the readings. And you'll take this video. Now, I'm going to deliberately miss over half of them. Okay. I'm not even looking at the answers, so I have no. Putting the wrong answers in here. I got more than half of them wrong. Now, you have to pass this quiz to move on. I'm deliberately not passing it here. Show you what happens. We'll submit. Okay. You can see I got almost everything wrong. There's a couple of them that I got right. So I did not pass that quiz. So I would have to retake it. And once you pass that quiz, you can go on to the next lecture here. You hit retry. Take it again. You can see here I forgot. You got to answer the questions before you hit retry. But once you're finished, you have to pass it. Then you can go on. So that's the Mises quiz. That is due whenever you get it done by the end of the class. But I like to get it done at the beginning. Okay, that way you don't have to mess with it again. And it's a good introduction for the course. Okay, so that's the Mises macro course. Then most things start here with chapter 1 course materials. So you go in here, and you can see here I've got the PowerPoints. So you can pull the PowerPoints up and study those. Okay. You can read the text. To read the text, you're going to go here into MindTap, and we'll read chapter 1 text. We'll show you how. Okay. So here, chapter 1, introducing the economic way of thinking. I'm going to click on this. It's going to take me to the ebook. I'm going to read each section. So this is the first section of the first chapter, the problem of scarcity. When you're done, you're going to go to this quiz me. That's the section quiz. These are worth 5% of your grade. Click the little down arrow here, and that'll open the quiz up for you. Okay. Then you hit start assignment now. You'll take this quiz. Okay, which following illustrates the concept of scarcity. Okay. All of the above. submit assignment for grading. Nope, I don't want to. I'm sorry. I'm just going to go out here to question 2. All of the above. And as you'll see here, every desire is fulfilled. And number 4. Now we're going to hit submit for grading. And you can see I got 100%. Okay. You can't take it again. I don't want to because it'll average your score. So if you miss some, you can go back and retake it. Okay. And that is the Quiz Me section. So here I'm done with the Quiz Me, and I'm going to go back here and I'm going to read section 1.2. Okay. And as you'll see, I can read that straight from the book. And there's another Quiz Me section. Okay, you have to take all those for the chapter. Now, I've read the chapter, I've done the Quiz Me's, and I've reviewed the PowerPoints. Next, I'm going to watch a video quiz. To watch the video quiz, you click on the link. The video quizzes are not for every chapter. You're either going to have a video quiz or an Apply assignment. This has a video quiz. So here, I would watch the video. Now, there are embedded questions in here. This quiz gets graded and shows up in Blackboard. One of the things you have to make sure is that you watch the whole video. You cannot skip through it. If you skip through it, it will not give you a grade, and I won't either. You have to watch the whole video, okay, and then take the quiz, right? You can see here, there's a quiz right there at 24 minutes and another one here near the end. This is a long one, and as we go through the different chapters, as we get toward the end, the videos get shorter. Okay, so that's the video quiz. We'll take that. Okay, there are numerous resources here to help you. The first one are videos, chapter 1 videos in this case. There are all kinds of different videos. Some of these are nuggets. In fact, these are all nuggets here. And then some of them are related to the book. Those will be from a website called Economics USA, Annenberg Project. And then there's some that relate only to things from the lectures. Those are usually say Mises.org. Those are things from the lecture that aren't covered in the book. Okay. And there's your videos. You do not have to watch them, but you can. I would recommend it. Me personally, I'm an audio learner, so I like to watch the videos. There's study guides. There's different types of study guides. This is a good one for exam 1. It's a Word doc. I only have one of these for first exam, unfortunately, but you can see here, the lady who made this was very type A. I used to do review sessions. I stopped doing them because no one would show up to them. But she took all the stuff I did from a review session for exam 1 and combined it with her notes. And you can see here she made it into a Word file. It's very detailed, very good. Just roughly 70, 80, 90%, it depends, but huge portions of the exam are usually covered in here or addressed in here just because she did such a thorough job. Okay, so that's one study guide. Another type of study guide we have here is I'll show you that one, a Word file. And this is an old test bank from the book. It's about 5 editions or 6 editions ago. This is not the test bank that I pull test questions from. But if you look here, there's all kinds of questions here. I recommend you at least read them just to see how information can be presented from the book. You can also answer them. And we have, if we go back here to course content, we have answers to them. I think it's at the bottom. Study guides with answers. You can go in there and pull the answers up and grade them. What I recommend is if you take them and then you grade it and you miss some, you can always come to me in my office if you don't understand why and say, hey, why did I miss this? And we'll go over it with you. And there's a third type of study guide that comes, it's a new one. And I'm just going to pull one of those up because I don't have one on that particular chapter. But we'll pull up one of the newer study guides. And here you go. These come from the book. You can see what they look like. These things are nice. A lot of this is in the textbook. There's completion questions, multiple choice questions. You can work true, false. Okay, some crossword puzzles. A lot of people, this helps. Okay, so that's the other type of study guide we have. So I got 3 types of study guides in there for you. All right. And you can use all those to study. And we've got a Blackboard quiz. Every chapter has a Blackboard quiz. Now here, to take this quiz, you have to have the Respondus browser. Okay, the Respondus browser, I showed you where to go to download that. You simply open it up. Once you've got it downloaded, open it up. It'll go straight to, just see in a minute, go straight to the Gadsden State Blackboard page. Having some problems, so I'm going to reinstall that. But it'll take you straight to the Gadsden State Blackboard page. You'll just go in here and open that Blackboard quiz up just like you normally would. Everything you have to do is in red. This right here is an extra credit video. I put it in green. That does give you 10 points. It counts just like a regular video quiz, but it's extra credit. Now, exams are in their own folders. Here's one of the exams here. And as you see, it's not in there right now. This is a different class, but I would have that uploaded and you can take that. All the Blackboard quizzes and all the Blackboard exams, which are the only types of exams you have, those all require the Respondus browser to take. Okay, and you have to download ours from our website. Don't do a web search. Just go here to begin course here, Respondus help, download it through the Gadsden State e-learning webpage. Okay, we're only using the browser for right now. Next semester, I may use the monitor. That's what it looks like. All right. Thank you very much. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, send me an email. The best way to get in touch with me is through regular email, not Blackboard messages. I only use those for assignment turn-in. And my email is jyohe@gadstonstate.edu. Once again, I'll put it up here for you. jyohe@gadsden. Can't type today. State.edu. I like that big so y'all can see it. Okay. Send me a regular email to jyo@gadsdenstate.edu. That's the best way to get in touch with me. All right. Thank you very much and have a great day.